All right, so the court rests is case number 230-447-1801. The matter is before the court today for a pretrial conference. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you. You're muted, counsel. Can't hear you.
Sorry about that. Mark Yazdecki, P 46289 on behalf of Mr. Mark Respris.
All right, thank you. May I have your name, sir?
Mark Respris Jr.
All right, thank you. And Ms. Prosecutor, sir, what is your pleasure in this case?
Your Honor, the people are ready to proceed.
All right, thank you. Attorney Yazdecki.
Yeah, we're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right, so what we'll do is this, we'll set the case for a final pretrial conference that will be on the second here.
Final pretrial conference, Your Honor.
Yes, I'm searching for a date.
Okay.
Appreciate your patience. That'll be on June the 22nd at 9 a.m. if that works for you, Attorney Yazdecki.
It does not, Your Honor. I'm MIDC at Southfield District Court all day.
Okay, what about the week prior? The
week after the 29th, I'm totally free.
Okay, so let's do it the 29th at 9 a.m. June 29th, 9 a.m. That'll be via Zoom. The court does want the complaining witness present if the people are proceeding in this matter with that individual's assistance, and will do so as needed at that date and time. Anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor.
I've requested discovery from the people, Your Honor.
Okay, and that will be provided forthwith, correct, Attorney Decker?
You know it. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Yazdecki, we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day and be well.
And welcome to the bench, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a 6.5 year late welcome, but I appreciate it. You know, maybe it's my fresh face, right?
You know what? Take that. I should take that.
Right, you know, take it where you can get it.
Yeah.
Attorney Decker, do you have a complainant for the trial?
Yeah.
Okay, so just
Well, I mean, it as much as like, are you asking if they're here yet? I haven't gone out in the hallway to see.
oh yeah, I was wondering if they were here yet. That's all.
All I know is that she is pretty gung ho, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'll go out and check for her.
All right, no, you don't have to leave right now. I just want to knock out a few more and we'll get to that. So, Attorney Roberts, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is Abbott yours?
Yes, could you place her in a breakout room with Ms. Shive?
Sure. Good morning, Attorney Shive. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm okay. All right, Ms. Abbott, click join. What about, well, are you ready on Sewell?
Yes, and I have Mr. Bias here in person, and we're ready on his matter as well.
Is Mr. Abbott a defendant?
Larry Abbott's the complaining witness in Kaisha.
Oh, okay, good. So I'll just go talk to him. Thank you.
All right, let's do Sewell. All right, so the court calls the people versus Deshaun Sewell. It is, oops, I lost my prosecutor here. It is case number 230-447-0101. Matter is docketed for a pretrial conference on today. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you, Attorney Roberts.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eandra Roberts, P76414, appearing on behalf of Mr. Sewell. Sir, can you state your name?
Deshaun Sewell.
All right, thank you. My apologies for the mispronunciation. That being said, Mr. Prosecutor, what is your pleasure?
Your Honor, the people who do not wish to move forward at this time, the complaining witness who is not here, I don't think, has said that they do not wish to continue with the prosecution in this case.
Okay, Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, we move for dismissal of the case. Respectfully ask that you also sign an order for Michigan State Police to destroy the arrest record, biometric data, any DNA if applicable, and remove the lien entry.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Court will sign that order once it's provided. As this matter is being dismissed on today, dismissal is without prejudice. People indicating that the complaining witness does not seek to further prosecute this matter at this time. Matter is dismissed. Anything further from either attorney?
No, Your Honor.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Sewell, matter is dismissed. You have a good day and be well.
Thank you all. Thank you. You too.
All right, Emmanuel Owens is docketed for 9. I have Don Von Swain, who I think is Attorney Cole's matter, actually.
Your Honor, we also have Dorian Guy, who's a walk-in in the hallway.
Okay, he can sit tight.
Okay.
Attorney Decker, you can check that hallway if you like at this time.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, may I have a chance to speak with Ms. Cole regarding the Swain matter before we go on the record, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Good morning, Attorney Cole.
Good morning.
Good join for me. Good morning, sir. There at the jail, man. Have your name, please.
Jarrell Kershaw.
All right, Mr. Kershaw will be with you in a moment. Attorney Decker, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Are you ready on Kershaw? Jarrell Kershaw?
Ready as I'm gonna be. Hold on a second. It's a pre-trial conference. Mr. Tuj's case. Uh, um,
I can put you with counsel first if you want, if you'd like.
Yeah, put me with counsel, please. Thank you.
Attorney Barron, I'm gonna move you, Attorney Decker, to room 3, and Attorney Barron, you have room 3 as well.
Thank you.
I'm going to go check into 434, just check in, because my trooper is there.
All right, Ms. Abbott will be with you in a moment.
Okay, I'm having trouble on this device. Could I call you guys on another one?
That's fine.
Okay.
All right, Attorney Decker, are you ready on Kershaw?
Judge, if I could actually briefly get a breakout room with Mr. Kershaw.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Kershaw, the court's going to send your device a link to a breakout room. When you see it, I want you to click join, okay? You should see that right about now.
Yeah.
All right, Attorney Decker, do you have Miss Cosley?
She's not here right now, Your Honor, but she told everybody, including me and the LIC that's outside, that she'll be here shortly. So not yet, but she'll be here soon.
All right, I'll give it 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Are the people ready on Emmanuel Owens? Is that one yours, Attorney Decker, Emmanuel Owens?
Aisha Abbott.
All right, Miss Abbott will be with you in a moment.
Okay. I can hear a lot better now.
All right, you're all set, Attorney Barron.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Jarrell Kershaw's case number 230-444-9301 matters before the court today for a pretrial conference. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution? Attorney Decker, are you there? One moment, you all then.
Sorry, Your Honor, I am back.
All right, so the court recalls the people versus Jarrell Kershaw. It's case number 230-444-9301. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Judge Hannah Barron, P 85265, representing Mr. Kershaw.
All right, thank you. May I have your name, sir?
Good morning, Judge Jarrell Kershaw.
All right, good morning. And Mr. Prosecutor, sir, what is your pleasure at this time?
The people are ready to move forward and would like to schedule a final pretrial conference.
All right, thank you. Attorney Barron.
And Judge, we also want a final pretrial conference. However, we don't have discovery, so I'm also just asking for discovery. And if I would be able to get Your Honor's email address so I could send over an order for the court to sign,
Okay, and what order to what effect?
just ordering discovery.
Oh, okay. So that is CTRM 338 at 36thdistrictcourt.org.
Thank you.
And we'll set the matter for a final pretrial conference on June 22nd at 9 a.m. if that works for you, Attorney Barron.
It
That'll
does.
be via
Thank
Zoom.
you.
The
Yep.
court does want the complaining witness present if the people are proceeding in this matter with that individual's assistance, and will do so as needed at that date and time. Again, that date is the 22nd of June. The time is 9 a.m. Anything further from either attorney?
No, Your Honor.
No, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you all have a good day and be well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Are you ready on Emmanuel Owens, Attorney Decker?
Yes. Excuse me.
All right, Mr. Owens, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can't see you, sir.
Okay, I'm trying to get it right. It says start my video. Okay, I think you about to see me in 1 second.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Emmanuel Marvin Owens, case number 200-441-1701. Matter is before the court today for a final pretrial conference. Appearances, please, starting with the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ianca Roberts appearing on behalf of Mr. Owens. Mr. Owens, good morning, sir. Can you state your name for the record?
Emmanuel Marvin Owens. I still can't see you guys.
We can see you now, Mr. Owens. Maybe if you're on a phone, try to like swipe over. It might show everybody then.
Okay, if you can see me, it's fine.
Okay.
Attorney Decker, what's the people's pleasure at this time?
Your Honor, the people have been in contact with the complaining witness, although she is not here today, and because she apparently has a rather aggressive work schedule. The people would be ready to proceed to a would be ready to proceed, but noting that the complaining witness is not here today.
All right, thank you. Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, I am moving for dismissal in absence of the complainant. It's my understanding that on May 16th, the court did schedule this for today's hearing with the expectation of the complainant to be present. Excuse me. I would note that the case does appear to go back to January 13, 2020. I know that there was a capias in this case. However, I am just trying to look through at this time. It looks like I do see an appearance maybe from the complainant back in 2020, back January 16th. And then there was a capias in February of 2020. But having said that, Your Honor, I think that the court at least my understanding of the court's expectation of a complainant to be present is to give the court indication of whether or not that person may be appearing once it gets scheduled on track for trial. And so if the complainant was notified, understandably has a hectic work schedule. However, I do believe that with the Zoom platform, there are the options of calling in via telephone, of making a quick Zoom appearance, and without having availed herself to those opportunities today, Your Honor, I'm moving for dismissal.
All right, thank you. Any response from the people?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so the court's not inclined to dismiss this matter on today in light of what's been presented, but before we set the matter for trial, the court does want the complaining witness to make an appearance. So I'll set a further or continued final pretrial conference. That'll be for 2 weeks from today. That'll be on June the 15th. That'll be at 9:45 a.m. And then from there, maybe we set a trial date if that person appears. If not, then the court is not inclined to continue this matter any longer up until the complaining witness is going to actually participate by making court dates. So June 15th, 9:45 a.m. complaining witness must be present if they're going to be a participant in the trial. Anything further from either attorney?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Owens, we'll see you in 2 weeks. You have a good day and be well.
Okay, can I clarify? You said June 15th at
June 9:45.
June 15th?
Yes, sir.
Is it a Zoom, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I could call this same number and I will get the same thing?
That is correct.
Thank you, sir. June
Yes, sir.
15th, okay.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Tanisha Christian.
Ready, Your Honor.
Officer Prince, are all the parties here on for the trial?
No, the client witness is not here.
Okay. After we do Christian, we'll call it Petrus. Let us go on the record. The court calls the People versus Tanisha Christians, case number 220-442-1201 matters before the court today for a final pretrial conference. Appearances, please, starting with the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, P85931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrea Roberts appearing on behalf of Ms. Christian. Ms. Christian, can you state your name, please?
Tanisha Christian.
Thank
All
you.
Thank you all. And today being a date and time set for a final pretrial conference, what is the people's pleasure in this matter at this time?
Your Honor, the complaining witness was notified about this hearing today. Unfortunately, it does not seem as though the complaining witness has appeared on this day.
All right, Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, we move for dismissal of the case. Respectfully ask that you also sign an order for Michigan State Police to destroy the arrest record, biometric data, DNA if applicable, and remove the lien entry.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for to sign that order once it's provided. As this court is dismissing this matter on today, dismissal is without prejudice. Court noting that the complaining witness was notified regarding today's proceeding and it is not present here on today. People being unable to proceed at this particular time without that individual participation, matter is dismissed. Anything further from either attorney?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you. Ms. Christian, matters dismissed. Have a good day and be well.
Thank you. You have one as well.
All right, I'm gonna move into the courtroom for Petrus.
Go that way.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Christopher Petrus. It's case number 230-443-7801. Matter is docket for trial on today. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the people?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, P8593, for the people.
Thank you.
Mark Bacon, 41147 on behalf of Mr. Petrus.
All right, thank you. May I have your name, sir?
Christopher Bernard.
All right, thank you. Today is the date and time set for trial in this matter, and are people prepared to proceed at this time?
Your Honor, the completing witness is not checked into the courthouse.
All right, thank you. And you're not able to proceed without her at this point?
No, sir.
All right.
Just let me put on the record, there was another case that she also didn't show up on prior to this. It was dismissed, so.
This was a reissue or a totally different case?
Totally different case, but it has to do,
Okay.
same
So the
circumstances.
same complaint was
Yes.
failed to appear.
Same type of thing, just getting me down here, yeah. We would ask to dismiss her.
All right, so the court notes that it is now 9:35 a.m. by the court's clock, this matter being docketed for trial at 8:30 a.m. The court notes that the people are unable to proceed with our trial at this time as the complaining witness has failed to appear on today. The court is going to grant the defendant's motion. Matter is going to be dismissed on today. Dismissal is without prejudice. Anything further from the people?
No, can you wait for the order outside?
Certainly.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your time and patience.
Wait for the order outside.
All right, Attorney Roberts, I believe we're just waiting on Attorney Cole on Abbott and, or is Abbott yours?
It's not.
Okay, are you ready on Abbott? Okay.
I thought that we had a complaining witness here, but, I was supposed to speak with the complaining witness, but
Okay.
all of a sudden they were gone.
No, I have them here. I think, I can send you a link now.
Yeah, maybe do that in the closet.
Mr. Abbott, are you there? Join, sir. All right, let us go on the record. The court calls the People versus Kaisha Abbott. It's case number 230-447-1601. Also case number 230-447-1701. Both matters being set for pretrial conference here on today. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution?
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, PA 5931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Roberts appearing on behalf of Ms. Abbott. Ms. Abbott, good morning. Can you now state your name for the record?
It's Kaisha Abbott.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the court notes I do have the listed complainant in both matters present. May I have your name, please, sir?
Yes, Larry Abbott.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Prosecutor, sir, what say you at this time?
We are ready to go forward, Your Honor.
Thank you. Attorney Roberts?
Your Honor, respectfully ask that the court set this matter for final pretrial conference if the people are proceeding, and I would like an opportunity to address bond.
All right, thank you. The court is going to continue this matter to a final pretrial conference. That will be on June the 22nd. That will be at 9:30 a.m. That will be via Zoom. Mr. Larry Abbott, you are excused from Zooming in at that date and time. However, you're free to do so if you so choose, or free to observe the proceeding via the court's live YouTube stream. Okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
All right, and you have something as to bond, Attorney Roberts?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Abbott is indicating that she's currently staying at a shelter. If it's at all possible that she could go back to her home, be with her children, take care of the house, and have no assaultive contact with the complainant, we would ask the court to allow such at this time.
Any response from the people?
No, Your Honor, as long as it's non-assault, as long as we still have the non-assaultive, and that would be, well, I mean, I certainly would like to see that there's a no contact order. If I don't have a problem with her going home.
She has a PPO on her, and I don't want her home because this is the second time she's been violent in front of our children. She spit in my face in front of them.
Mr. Abbott, thank you for that, but don't go any further on today as it relates to any allegations about what brought us here in the first place. So Attorney Decker, people are objecting to an amendment of bond.
Yes, Your Honor, we are objecting.
All right, so court, in light of the information presented here on the day, court does not have any good reason to amend bond at this point based upon what's been presented. Court's going to continue bond in this case, and we'll see where and how we will proceed on the 22nd of this month. Anything else, Attorney Roberts?
Not at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Abbott, thank you for joining us. Court does appreciate your patience. You have a good day and be well. Mrs.
All right.
Abbott, we'll see you in a few weeks. Thank you. All right, Attorney Cole is on Swain. I have Attorney Schwartz here on Jones, but that is also Attorney Cole's case. Good morning, Attorney Schwartz. How are you? Oh, yeah, connected on. Good morning, Attorney Schwartz. How are you?
I'm good. I'm going to move into my conference room. My client is here because he had trouble connecting from home last time. So I'm going to go in my conference room and bring him in.
Okay, we're not yet ready. We're waiting on the prosecutor, but once she arrives, we should move forward. You do have the
Okay,
PSI.
well, I'll see if I can text her. It's Miss Cole.
Yeah. You do have the PSI though, correct?
I do.
Okay, all right, thank you.
No, I didn't even know.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on.
Who's in the hallway, Attorney Roberts?
Your Honor, Carl Bias and Dorian Guy.
All right, let's do Carl Bias.
That's not my job. Who knows be seen?
Man, why? All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the People versus Carl Bias. It's case number 230-447-0201. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial conference in this matter. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the prosecution? Attorney Decker, are you there?
He's in the hallway.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh, well, kind of need him to do this.
here he comes. Mr. Bias.
May I have your appearance, please, Mr. Prosecutor, sir?
Good morning, Your Honor, Eric Decker, P85-931 for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angela Roberts, P76414, appearing on behalf of Mr. Bias. Mr. Bias, can you state your name loudly?
Good morning, Your Honor, Carl Bias.
All right, good morning. And Mr. Prosecutor, sir, what is your pleasure at this time?
The people, this is for a final pretrial conference. I just walked in.
This is a pretrial conference.
This pretrial conference. The people are want to move forward at this time.
Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, we will move for dismissal in absence of the complainant.
All right, thank you. The court at this time is going to deny the motion to dismiss. Instead, what the court will do is continue. Mr. Bias is not guilty plea. We'll set this matter for a final pretrial conference. That'll be on June 22nd. That'll be at 9 a.m. Court does want the complaining witness present if the people are proceeding in this matter with that individual's assistance, and will do so as needed at that date and time. Again, that date is June the 22nd. The time is 9 a.m. and that can be via Zoom.
Thank you.
Anything further from people?
Nothing for today, Your Honor.
Attorney Roberts,
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to address bond if I may.
you may proceed as the bond.
Your Honor, I would ask the court to entertain a no assaultive contact provision so that Mr. Bias can return home, especially since he won't be returning back to court until the 22nd. And this incident date as alleged is May 23rd, 2023, so approximately 1 month's time before he comes back to court to see if this matter is going to proceed any further. In the alternative, Your Honor, we would at least ask for a police officer escort so he can obtain all necessary belongings.
Your response?
The people see no reason to amend bond at this time.
All right, so the court has heard from both defense counsel as well as the prosecution in this matter. Court has reviewed the court file and the allegations contained therein. Court's going to continue bond at this time on the basis of what has been presented to the court on today. As it relates to retrieval of belongings, the court will sign an order if the people and defense counsel can agree upon a date and time certain to do so. If not, then have argument as it relates to when that needs to happen. Now.
Okay. Yeah. We would ask for tomorrow between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m.
Your Honor, I'd like to exchange I'd like to at least have a phone call with the but I will get with, I will email Ms. Roberts this afternoon.
Okay, so if you aren't able to come to an agreement this afternoon, then I'll sign an order that's submitted for what's tomorrow, Friday, or sometime on Saturday. But you all able to agree, that makes it a little easier.
Thank you.
All right, anything else from me?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right, see you in a few weeks, sir. You have a good day and be well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You said Mr. Guy is in the hallway?
Yes, he is, Your Honor. But that I believe is.
That's attorney calls, but sorry. All right.
So that's all that matters for me today.
All right, so the court calls the People versus Terrell Wells, case number 220-448-7901. Also, case number 220-448-8001. Both matters being docketed for a pretrial conference on today. Appearances, please, starting with the prosecution.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Decker, P8593, for the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Amber Roberts, appearing on behalf of Mr. Wells. At this time, I have no explanation for his absence.
Thank you.
People motion for KPS, Your Honor. Cases.
All right, thank you. So I note that in case ending 88001, there is a case's history. As well as, well, I don't have a file for the second case. 90. Thank you. There. Thank you. So, let's go back on the record here, and the court also notes in case number ending 87901, there's also a habeas history. Court's going to issue a warrant for Mr. Wells' arrest, bonding the amount of $2,000 cash surety with GPS tether in both cases. Anything else on either of these matters?
No, Your Honor, not from the people.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. That is that then, Attorney Decker. All right, Attorney Cole, good morning again. Are you ready on Swain?
Yes,
And you're also ready on Jones?
yes, Your Honor.
Let's do Jones first. So let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Michael Jones. It's case number 220-448-7201. Matter is before the court today for sentencing. May I have your appearance, please, starting with the prosecution?
Carla Cole on behalf of the people.
Jeffrey
Thank you.
Schwartz, P 32076, on behalf of Mr. Jones, who's sitting next to me. Give your name, sir.
Michael Andrew Jones.
And we agree to go forward by Zoom, Your Honor. We've gone over the pre-sentence report. There are no corrections, additions, or deletions. The recommendation is in line with the agreement that we had with the prosecution, and that was confirmed by the court. And so I have nothing to add.
All right, thank you. Anything from the people prior to sentencing?
Your Honor, I know I spoke with a complaining witness and she was not going to appear, but I would ask that the court look at her statement that how his actions affected her life, that her father's actions affected her life.
I have no objection to that, although if I'm not mistaken, she may have made a statement at the plea.
Do you want me to try calling the petitioner?
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say, Mr. Jones?
Sir, no, sir.
Yeah, I don't have the petitioner.
All right, one moment. All right, so the court's going to impose a sentence as recommended from the probation department in this matter. That will be a delayed sentence for a period of 6 months. And in that 6 month period, the court is ordering Mr. Jones that you attend and complete 6 weeks of anger management, have no contact with the complaining witness in this case, undergo a mental health evaluation, and begin and or complete any aftercare recommended. And the court is going to assess fines, costs, and fees as follows. The court's going to assess a $250 fine, costs in the amount of $115. There is a crime victims' rights fee of $75 that must be assessed, as well as probation oversight at $20 a month for an additional $120. The court is also assessing the $100 substance abuse assessment fee. That amount is to be paid through probation during the 6 month probation term in this matter. And what we will do is set a review date for 6 months from now, approximately or close to 6 months from now. Let's say we come back in November to make sure that Mr. Jones, you have done or are doing all that this court has ordered at that point. And that will be on November the 2nd. And that'll be at 10 a.m. and that'll be via Zoom. That is the court sentence in this matter. Anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Attorney Schwartz, you're muted if you have anything else.
Asking the court to allow him to travel out of state, or does he have to go through the probation department whenever he has to do that?
He needs to go through the probation department for that.
Okay.
Your number is correct.
All right, I'll instruct him to do so.
Work? Is it for pleasure? So
You have to go out of
let's get
town.
it.
No, it's just, our schedule, I was going out to Germany to visit.
When?
September.
He's got a trip in September to Germany, but I'll have him go ahead and contact me, and we'll submit a letter to the probation department.
That is absolutely perfect.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You all have a good day and be well. Thank you for your patience.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, I did Jones first to try to get Ms. Johnson on, but for some reason it still says connected. Mr. Swain, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can't see you, sir.
Turn it off.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Don Von Swain. It's case number 230-445-7101. Matter is before this court today for a final pretrial conference appearances. Please, starting with the prosecution.
May it please the court, Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andra Roberts appearing on behalf of Mr. Swain. Mr. Swain, can you state your full name for the record?
Devon Darrell Swain.
All right, thank you. And Madam Prosecutor, what is your pleasure in this case?
Your Honor, we intend to move forward on this matter. There is another pending case I wanted to talk to the prosecutor about to see if there's any way we can resolve it. He has picked up another case, not in your courtroom, in front of Judge Knapp. He was recently bound over, so I spoke to Attorney Roberts about that. So we were asking for another final pretrial. We do have Ms. Johnson here, and I did speak with the other complaining witness, Mr. McCurrister, who wanted to go forward on this matter, but was unable to attend today because I just called him yesterday to appear, and he needed additional time to get off of work. But they don't both want to go forward, but I do want to see if there's any way we can resolve it with the other pending case for unarmed robbery.
Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, I do acknowledge a person by the name that appears to be Miss Johnson. I think it's the Edney Johnson. I don't know if the court has actually checked that person in or not, or if we're aware that that's the person it appears to be.
I did earlier,
Okay.
but for some reason they're not connected any longer.
Got it. Your Honor, I note that Mr. McCruiser, however, I did not see on this morning, so we would move for dismissal in the absence of that complainant for those counts 2 and 4.
All right, thank you.
For 2 reasons, I would ask that that motion be denied. Number one, most importantly, I just got in contact with him and he said, please, I can't take the time off work. And I said, please do your best. But also, Ms. Johnson would be a witness to what Mr. Swain did to Mr. McCurrister if necessary. But I do know that Mr. McCurrister wants to move forward on this matter. I spoke with him personally yesterday.
All right, thank you. So the court's going to deny the motion to dismiss as it relates to those counts for the reasons stated by the people. People namely indicating that they're able to proceed in this matter on all counts currently. Attorney Roberts, what is your pleasure otherwise?
Your Honor, that being the case, we would have no objection to additional final pretrial conference to track the other matter and see if the people are able to come up with some sort of offer in this matter.
Do we know of the next court date in that other matter so we can come back around that time?
It was June 9th, was it June?
I believe it is June 9th, correct.
All right, so let's come back on this case on the 15th of June. And that'll be at 9:45 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, anything else from anyone?
Will Ms. Johnson need to appear?
No.
What about Mr. McCurrister?
No.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Swain, 2 weeks. You have a good day and be well, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that is that. You are, Mr. White is not in the hallway?
No, Mr. Guy is, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Guy, one moment then. Let me make sure I have the file for that. And then we'll be ready on Guy.
Oh, Judge,
Yes.
the attorney didn't fill out a dismissal for the trial.
Any problem with your email? I know I saw Ross over here. My email is like, what I like to do is check email. What I'll have to do is when we finish is log off.
I'm very, you won't read it. Okay, go ahead.
You're on the time from. Just stand right there.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Dorian Marquise Guy, case number 210-447-4001. Matter comes before the court today in warrant status appearances, please, starting with, on behalf of Mr. Guy.
Good morning, Amber Roberts, appearing on behalf of Mr. Guy. Mr. Guy, can you state your full name loudly for the judge?
Dorian Marquise Guy.
All right, thank you. And in court of recall in the warrant and set aside cases in this matter, what is your pleasure at this time?
Your Honor, it appears that Mr. Guy does need another referral to get his pre-sentence report done. I know that there's been some issues in this case, but most recently, Mr. Guy informs me that he did do, some inpatient treatment, it sounds like, where he had gone to the hospital and then was placed in a facility. And he did bring what appears to be some documentation about that. So I would ask that the court acknowledge that and consider doing one, hopefully last referral for Mr. Guy.
All right, so should we refer him for a PSI, or should we have him interviewed for mental health treatment?
Whatever the court
I
prefers.
think I'd like to have him interviewed for mental health treatment in light of the information that's been presented today. I do have in my, I guess, possession at this point. The top part of the sheet is cut off, but it's some information from Stonecrest Center, which is a mental health facility, indicating that Mr. Guy was admitted there back in April, which would explain Mr. Guy's failure to appear for his PSI on April 5th.
Well, I think he went after that, Your Honor, in fairness to the court, but however, it is something that.
Right, so I do have it here on April 24th, so I take that back, so that would explain the second attempt, and second and third attempts on the 26th of April and the 8th of May. What I would like to do is have mental health treatment court people talk to them. So, Madam Clerk, could we call mental health treatment court and see if we can get a person on to speak with Mr. Guy, and if there's a way we can do that today, that's great. And we may be able to resolve it on this document today. So, sit tight, sir. We'll get somebody to come up and talk to you.
Thank you. Can I push for his documents?
Sure.
Okay. So just go back. No, thank you. Thank you.
Attorney Cole?
Yeah, yes, Judge, I was just telling Miss Johnson that she could leave. I'll call you back.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
At this point, we're just waiting for someone from, one of our treatment courts to talk to Mr. Guy, but I think we're all set.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss Johnson. We're all set. I don't think she,
Now,
okay, so we, oh, thank you. So we don't need to put anything on the record in regards to Mr. Guy? You just asked to,
I put on the record that I recalled the warrant and that I was referring him to, treatment court, so I don't
oh,
yet
thank
have
you,
an answer.
Judge.
And
Yes,
so
I have to.
when and if I get an answer, I'll put the answer on the record and we'll just take it from there.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So I will see you tomorrow.
You have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Attorney Roberts?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I have someone from specialty court in the courtroom.
Oh, great. I'll come find them. Thank you.
Thank you.